I don't even know what's going on, bro. Yeah. Damn, that beats hard, bro. Yeah. What's going on, my people? It is your boy DJ Eastwood, running back Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intros. Yeah. Sixers, Nets, game 4. Let's put these bums away. I'm tired of this series, man. It's only been a couple of games. I feel like this series has been, I feel like we're in game 7 right now. There's so much drama that has happened throughout this series. If you're noticing better video quality, I went back to the DSLR. I got it hooked and I got it worked up. I got it working. I got it hooked up. You know what I'm trying to say. So shout out to that. I'm trying a couple new things. All right. I'm trying a couple new things. Shout out to my man Martin Santiago with a quick super chat. As you can see, I put some things on the bottom of the screen again. I used to do this to shout you guys out, people that support the channel, people that become members, people that drop super chats. I want to show you love for supporting the brand. So you're on the layout right there. Of there you see it, Martin Santiago, my dude, always dropping me, always showing me some love. And Asia Roberson down there. I think that just rotates members. I don't really think that's new member. Now I got to check something out. We're trying a couple of new things here. All right, so bear with me, okay? I don't know. I didn't feel like this was working. I'm trying to put my chat up here, and it's not happening. Why? Why is it not happening? Let me try one thing real quick. If this doesn't work, then I'm just gonna screen capture the YouTube chat, and then we'll get started. But you know, here I am, you know, trying to be a little bit probably too fancy, and now that just gave me a black screen on the chat, huh? What is going on here? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? That's not even the chat screen that I want, bro. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. We'll read the chat on the phone. Shout out to everybody in here. Who's in here? RJ7 Deuce DJ, are you watching the fight tonight? I'm going to try to get myself a little streamy stream. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get myself a little streamy stream of that fight. Shout out to Showbiz the Adult. If you guys don't follow him on YouTube, super entertaining dude, and he covers boxing. And I don't even watch boxing, but just following his channel, I've been more and more interested in it. So, you know, I'll probably try to get myself a little streamy stream going on. Are you streaming the game today? Pat Culp, what's up, my guy? Yes, I am. Of course I am. Playback TV, playback.tv/runitbackphilly. We're in there. We will be streaming the game. We will be watching live as the Sixers finally put this team away and do away with the first round and move on to the second round. The first thing I need from you all, please hit the like button on this stream. I need you all to close the chat right now. Hit the like button. Go back to the chat. You feel me? That's how you get this pushed through the algorithm. And that's how you get YouTube to send out the notifications to the people I've notified. If people aren't hitting the like button, this is what happens. Let me explain to you what happens if people aren't hitting the like button. YouTube algorithm says, hey, nobody likes the show, bruh. We're not going to show it to the people that want to watch it because nobody likes it. So I need you to hit the like button. Go ahead, drop a like on there. Get us out to the people. 121 in here, man. Thanks for being in here. Thanks for hanging out. Let me, okay, here's what we're going to do first. Bear with me. I'm going to get my YouTube chat up on my other monitor because the way I wanted to do it didn't work. Because why would it work? I'm trying to do too many high-tech things at the same time. I should just keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. My second grade teacher told me that. KISS, keep it simple, stupid. But I'm always trying to be extra. I'm always trying to be complicated. I'm always trying to do more, do better, add content. You know what it is. Here's how I got to get to it. All right, here we go. We're going to get started. I promise you. Thank you all for hanging out. Let's go here. There we go. Now we'll pop out chat. Boom. Now the chat is on my screen. Thank you for being here. I got the chat on my screen. Now let me put my stream on one side of the monitor, put the chat on the other side of the monitor. Yeah. Behind the scenes with DJ Eastwood is here. Okay, so first thing I wanted to say is shout out to the Atlanta Hawks for winning a game against the Boston Celtics. And I didn't watch that game. I was out chilling with the lady, you know what I mean? I was hanging out, I was doing my thing, having some dinner, and I wasn't watching that game. So let's go look at the stats. Let's go look at the stats of that game. Why not? Let's go do that. Let's go look at the stats. Where are we at? NBA.com. NBA.com. No, we don't want that. We want ESPN.com. I can't stand NBA.com. It's set up terribly. Not that ESPN is, a whole lot better, but here we go. Let's get this like this. Boom. And I know how to bring this up on the screen. Yeah. Let's check out what happened in the Boston Celtics Atlanta Hawks game, because I want you guys to tell me straight up, does this mean anything? You know what I mean? Does this mean anything? Because we're sitting here saying, and by we, I mean me, have been sitting here saying, can the Sixers compete with the Boston Celtics? I feel like we can compete with any team in the league. Can we compete with the Boston Celtics? And I'm still moving stuff around here. Sorry. All right, now I'm done. I'm done moving stuff around. I want to know if you think this is legit, because I want to know if you think this means anything, because the Sixers aren't losing to the Nets. Let's put it this way. My confidence is growing. My confidence for the second round is growing, because the Nets and the Hawks have more talent? Do they? Who's better, Nets or Hawks? Right now in the chat. Tucker's playing at the 4. Brandon Katz. Big fan Breezy. I'm pretty sure that's the Nets fan that called the show the other day. Said that the Nets are going to win in 6. That Mikal Bridges has a chip on his shoulder, so he's going to take out the Sixers. You forgot that it's a 5-on-5 game. Okay, the Hawks are better than the Nets. All right. Normally I'd say Hawks, but they're getting beat up. Mina number 9, what's going on? Big fan Breezy says Nets, of course. Okay, Hawks are better than the Nets. How much better? Slightly better? What I'm saying is, the Sixers aren't losing to the Nets. I thought Sixers-Nets would go 5. I thought Hawks-Celtics would go 4. Now I'm like, hold up a second. The Sixers are manhandling the Nets. Besides that game 3, because for some reason the officials let it be played like a rugby match. And, the tactic was get under Embiid's skin, antagonize, try to get him ejected. Hey, we can't do anything with him anymore. We have no answer whatsoever. We've held him to 20 points per game because we're double and tripling every time he touches the ball before he touches the ball. But he's moving the ball. Oh, it just turns out they have other players that can score, and we're still getting our asses kicked. So now our strategy is, let's get him ejected. Anyway, I went on a little bit of a tangent right there. What I'm saying is, the Sixers are taking care of the Nets in 4. The Hawks won last night. I've felt like this entire season, the Boston Celtics are deeper and stronger than the Philadelphia 76ers. But this gives me confidence, because if the Celtics can lose to the Hawks, the Celtics can certainly lose to the Sixers. And we can look at that one game this season where we went down to the wire. Both teams completely healthy. Great performance from James Harden, Joel. Everybody did their thing. It went down to the wire, and Jason Tatum hit a step-back three to win the game. My confidence is growing. Let's just look at the score real quick. If I can figure out how to even work ESPN.com. I need a producer! Anyway, Hawks Celtics 130 to 122. We're gonna go ahead and be a box score watcher right now. We're just gonna, I don't know, try to assess something from the box score if I can. Box score. Boom. Let's see. Jason Tatum had 29 points on 9 for 22, 4 for 11 from three-point range. Jaylen Brown, in 33 minutes, only had 15 points on 7 for 15. And he was 0 for 4 from 3. Is that hand still hurt? He's got a little cutty cut on that hand. Got a little cutty cut on that hand from water and plants. Maybe Jaylen Brown's not 100%. Brown was in foul trouble the whole game. Okay, Robert, what's up? Hey, thank you guys that watched the game for, dropping in the chat. Let me know what's up. Marcus Smart had 24. Al Horford had 8. That's that Sixers Al Horford, boy. Looking like that Sixers Al Horford out here. Grant Williams off the bench, 14 points. Only 2 rebounds from Grant Williams. Robert Williams off the bench, only 5 rebounds for Robert Williams. Holy hell. Hold on. Let's go to the rebounds. Hold on. Where's the, there's usually a, team comparison thing here on ESPN. Gamecast. That's what I'm looking for. What was the rebounding margin? My thing isn't on full screen on here. My bad. I'm not showing the whole thing on the stream. Gotta make it fit. That's what she said. Here we go. Rebounds. The Boston Celtics got out-rebounded 48 to 29. 48 to 29. Wow. Field goal percentage 56-48. 3-point percentage pretty even. Turnovers, Atlanta had more. The Boston Celtics got out-rebounded by 20. That's a lot. Where are offensive rebounds at? Full team stats. Let's see. Field goal percentage, 3-point percentage. Free throws were even. When I first saw Atlanta won, I was saying to myself, I bet, the NBA didn't want to sweep. They were up 2-0. I bet the free throw disparity is going to be glaring right here. And I looked at it. It was 16-16. I'm like, all right, it wasn't even the officials trying to squeak an extra game out of a first round playoff series. You know what I mean? 48 to 29 on the boards. 11 offensive rebounds. 37 defensive rebounds. That's the only really thing that I could. Points in the paint, they were outscored by 14. Hey, yo! Points in the paint, they were outscored by 15. 14. They gave them every call and then some. The free throws were 16-16. 16-16. I know I'm being a box score watcher right now, but I'm just saying how. But I like the points in the paint because you know who leads the NBA in paint scoring, point per post up, point per post up on the season, point per post up all time, career, points per minute all time. Joel Embiid. So the fact that the Boston Celtics gave up 54 points in the paint, when they got Grant Williams, Robert Williams, Al Horford, the 3 guys that I believe, has been the kryptonite to Joel with the doubles and the triples in the paint. I thought the Celtics were the only team that could slow him down. Actually, shout out to the Brooklyn Nets for what they've done against Joel Embiid. But finally, the Sixers team is good enough on the perimeter to beat teams when they slow down Joel with the doubles and the triples. But that points in the paint makes me feel good. 130 to 122. So Atlanta extends the series. Thank you, Atlanta. We appreciate that very much so. What we got in the chat? What you guys got to say? Atlanta has no chance to win this series, but they can win 2 games. Atlanta was desperate and Boston just played like it was another game. Why would they do that? Why wouldn't they take out? Why wouldn't they play? Why would they do that? So you're telling me Atlanta played harder? Why is that? Why aren't the Boston Celtics trying to end this thing in a sweep? Daquan, series don't start till you win on the other team's court, so Atlanta still got a chance to go 6 or 7. Woo! Pat Culp, with Ike Reese's radio hosts are dumb. They really think what he did was a crime. Ike had to correct them. What are we talking about? With Ike Reese, these radio hosts are dumb. They really think what he did was a crime. Ike had to correct. Are we talking about Joe Jigglebrain Giglio? Is that what we're talking about? Somebody tweeted me and said, hey, your boy's on the radio saying this, this, or that. I don't listen to the radio. You know why I don't listen to the radio? Because I'm not in 1984. Stop listening to the radio and these guys will disappear. They will disappear. All right, so, yeah. Let's talk about the Joel Embiid injury. Let's go over to Twitter. I'm hype as hell today, guys. I'm on that good cushion alcohol, but I haven't had a drink in over almost 2 months. I'm not on the good cushion alcohol. I'm not on the good kush. I just like that song. I'm on that good caffeine and something else. All right, Twitter. Somebody posted where the Joel Embiid injury happened, okay? And we got to look at it. I want to look at it. Shane says Embiid injury is fake. He's fine. He is resting. Shout out to that. I hope you're right, Shane. I hope you're right. They posted the vid. It was the chase down block on Cam Johnson, which, Joel, I love you. I want you to play defense. I want you to give 110% effort defensively. But at the same time, I need you to be a little, it's like this. It's like the Carson Wentz thing back in the day, which was a Wednesday, by the way. When someone says back in the day, it was a Wednesday. It's like the Carson Wentz thing back in the day. It's like the Robert Griffin III thing. It's like all these guys, all these mobile quarterbacks, they keep running out of the pocket, putting their head down, and running face first into a 6'7" defensive end. I need you to stop doing that. Can you get a big play out of it? Sure. Is it worth the risk of injury? Absolutely not. Look, what's the score here? What's the score of the game right here? 63-61. We're going to win this game right here. James doesn't slide over. He goes for a reach, whatever. I think Joel, look. And in the beginning of the season, I was, Joel's not giving any effort defensively. So am I contradicting myself here? What I'm saying is, I guess that's not even that crazy. It's not like he ran down the lane, tried to dunk on the whole team, and injured himself like I was saying the other day. He just goes, this is a pretty normal block play. DJ, you think the NBA is using the injury news as a cover for suspending Joel for 1 game? It's bad optics to give the MVP to Joel while he is suspended. That's a good question. I want to look at this first. That's a pretty normal block play. Cam flops, that doesn't help us out too much. I mean, kicks his legs out and dives on the floor. I'm not saying, I love when people are like, oh, Sixers fans talking about flopping. But either way, there's a pretty normal block play that he got hurt on. He lands right there. He lands on both feet. I don't see him landing on Cam's ankle or anything like that. And then he immediately grabs the knee. So what happened? What are we missing here? What are we missing here? Is it right there when he lands? Which is, I guess, a non-contact injury, which is never good. And he grabs the knee. And then he was like, he was holding the knee. He landed right on Cam's head right there, bro. Get a face full of that. Yeah. Robert, only takes a small twist to hurt your knee. You're right. And, a guy the size of Joel Embiid, it's actually incredible that he jumps and plants and lands and cuts and runs and does all the things that he does. And I don't want to say he's only injured as much as he is because it seems like it's every playoffs. But, so it's the right knee? Yeah, I can't really say that I saw it on the play. Looks like it hurts, though. Like, you know what I mean? So, you guys that are saying it's fake, looks like it hurts. You know what I mean? Anyway, what'd you ask me, Brandon? Who was that asked me that? I forget. I lost it. A lot of people in here. Thanks for being in here. If you haven't yet, please close the chat, hit the like button, come back into chat. Let's do it. What was that question? Ask me again. Ask me again. Ask me again. Ask me again. Here we go. I'm waiting. Ask me again. Do you think I remember what it was. Do you think the NBA... Wait, what was the question? Do you think the NBA... Do you think he's hurt as something about a suspension? Where'd you go? Dan Fagan, the thing that Embiid falling all the time as he does it on purpose, it's less of impact to the joints if you just roll with the fall instead of trying to keep your balance and sticking it. I agree with that. I've been saying that for a while. I think he's trained on, how to fall, because if you try to catch yourself, if you try to plant, if you try to, he can get hurt like that. You know what I mean? So it's better to fall over, especially for a guy like Joel, but he falls a lot. Do you think the NBA, how would this be? How would this be? Do you think the NBA and the Sixers are holding him out, but they're not saying he's suspended? I don't understand what you mean by that. Because the NBA only suspends players to send a message. They're not like, you have to sit out one game, but we're not going to tell everyone you were suspended because that's bad optics for the MVP to be suspended. So we need you guys to tell everyone that he's hurt and miss a game. That kind of defeats the purpose of a suspension. A suspension is a suspension so that it can be publicly broadcasted. Hey, this player's suspended because of what he did in this game, so don't fucking do that. You know what I mean? So no, he didn't get suspended. There's no further action. And I'm not really sure how that would work if how this holding him out for one game for an injury would have anything to do with a suspension. So no, I don't think that's the case. Do I think this is fake? What do you guys think? Some people are saying he's not hurt, he's just resting. Some people are saying, oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt every playoffs. Here we go again. This is what they're saying on Twitter and everywhere. Here we go again. He's hurt every playoffs. Once again, we get him healthy the whole season. The playoffs start, he's hurt again. How do you guys feel? Shane Butler, what's going on? Shane, it's fake. He is resting. I don't know. He's limping right there, though. Is he? So you're telling me he's faking the limp? Is that what you're telling me? He's hurt again. Jason Murdoch, he's hurt again. It's not looking good, but Paul Reed's going to do the damn thing tonight. Alan Catalier, resting. Dan Fagan, I don't think he's faking, but I also don't think it's that serious. He will be all right. Yeah, all right, here's what I'm going to say. And I'm saying this because I hope this is true. I think Joel Embiid banged his knee. Let's watch it again. I can't. This is what I want to be true, but I'm watching the video and I don't know. I don't see them hit knees together or anything. Maybe right there? It was the right knee, right? So maybe right. All right, let's where are we at? Where are we at? Let's get this out here. Let's get this up in here. Let's get this up in here right here. Maybe right here. It's the right knee. Maybe right there. You see Cam Johnson's left knee right there? Maybe they just bang knees right there. And, you know, you ever hit your knee on something? Shit hurts. So I'm hoping that's true. He just banged his knee, and he's like, ow, this hurts, and he gets up limping a little bit. I'm hoping that's what went on. They're saying, I still don't like the fact that they said MRI, though. You know? Because it would just be Joel Embiid is out with a sore right knee. It wouldn't be an MRI revealed. You know, Joel Embiid has a sprained knee. So that still, you know, worries me a little bit. But I'm hoping it's a little dinger. He's just taking some rest. They say, hey, look, we have confidence that we could smack this team around with Paul Reed. We're going to let Joel rest. We're going to end this game in 4. We're going to end this on game 4. And we're going to sit and watch the Boston Celtics, who just lost to the Atlanta Hawks, by the way, last night. And we're going to hopefully watch that game get extended, watch that series get extended a little bit. And let him rest. And then he comes back. Game 1, Boston Celtics, round 2, fully healthy. I just hope that's the case. So today, starting at center is Paul Reed. Paul Reed. Let's go here. StatMuse. StatMuse.com. Paul Reed versus Celtics. Paul Reed versus Celtics in his career. He only really has one career game where he played more than 10 minutes against the Boston Celtics. He had 3 points. It's still in only 15 minutes, which is still a backup center, segment. He had 4 rebounds, 2 steals, and was a -2. That was in 2022. So we don't really know. We can't gauge it from Paul Reed versus the Celtics. We can't gauge how he's going to play. Paul Reed, more than 20 minutes. Maybe that'll give me something. Paul Reed. No, that didn't work. Paul Reed. 20-minute games. Paul Reed, 20 or more minute regular season games. Paul Reed has 14 games in his career with 20-plus minutes. Let's look at Paul Reed's stat lines when he plays more than 20 minutes, because he's playing more than 20 minutes today. All right. In 2021, in 26 minutes against the Denver Nuggets, 6 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, a block, and that was when he was still turnover prone, foul prone. There's personal fouls in there. He only had 1 foul in 26 minutes in 2021. That's pretty crazy. And he was a +13. Look at his plus minus, bro. Hold on. Let me zoom in on it. Let me zoom in up in here so you can really get the full effect of the Paul Reed era that's about to happen. Well, allow cookies, bro. Yeah, I like cookies. Chocolate chip, what is it? Don't be no raisin cookies up in here, man. They look like chocolate chip cookies, but they're not. Paul Reed, plus 13 in 26 minutes, 2021. 21 minutes against the Atlanta Hawks. 6 points, 3 rebounds, a plus 7. To survive this game, you just need Paul Reed to be solid. That's all you need. You don't even need a superstar performance, but against the Brooklyn Nets, he's going to have one. He's going to have one against the Brooklyn Nets. May 2021, in 24 minutes, 17 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, a block, plus 2. He's got a game against the Orlando Magic, 10 points, 5 rebounds, and he was a minus 14. He has a game in 2022, 21 minutes against the Detroit Pistons. He had 25 points, 6 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 blocks, and was a plus. Wait, did I read the wrong stat line? No, I read the right one. 25 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. My camera turned off. The only thing about the DSLR is I still got that 30-minute shutoff thing. There's nothing I can do about it unless I buy the newer version of the camera, and it costs $1,000, and I just don't feel like that's worth turning it off and turning it back on. Against the, where was I at? Orlando Magic. Wait, no. Detroit Pistons in 2022. January, February, March, April. April 10th, 2022. About a little over a year ago. 25.6 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, a block, and was a plus 30. Let's get it, Paul! November 22nd, this season against the Brooklyn Nets. In 31 minutes, 19 points, 10 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 7 for 9, a plus 21. Let's go, Paul! I'm getting so hyped, bro. That was against the Brooklyn Nets this season. Dan Fagan, thank you for the super chat, my guy. I don't know if you're a betting man, but do you have any picks you could share for the game today? Also love your content, brother. Keep it up. Thank you for the support. Do I have any picks I could share for the game today? No, I don't really do sports betting. I was betting on Joel Embiid triple doubles the first 3 games of this series. The first 2, we got close. The second one, we were 3 assists away from a $1,200 payout on the Joel Embiid triple double. Game 3, the Brooklyn Nets started, taking cheap shots. And now, Embiid's not playing. So the triple double thing didn't happen, but we got close. Paul Reed in 30 minutes against the Orlando Magic in November. 12 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, a plus 28. I'm telling you right now, people do not understand how good Paul Reed can be. They don't, for some reason, and it's got to just be the box score watchers, the calculator boys, on and on and on. Even though if you look at these stat lines, they're great. I don't know. People see that Paul Reed doesn't have some kind of incredible offensive talent, and they say, he stinks! Shout out to my guy, Tom Arnone, A2D Radio, but Tom Arnone was saying it last year, and he was completely wrong. He was saying, I don't know why people keep clamoring for Paul Reed. He stinks. We don't need Paul Reed to be Joel Embiid. We need Paul Reed to be a high-energy, defending rebounder. That's what we need. The steals, the blocks, the rebounds, the end-to-end. And this season, he has broke out a little bit with his offensive game. You got a little behind the back, through the legs action with the left hand, and up and under and one finish. Come on, man. I think Paul Reed's going to have a game today. And I said it in a video yesterday. I'm going to say it right now. 25 points, 16 rebounds, 4 blocks, 5 steals. Paul Reed today. Brooklyn Nets can't. Who do they got? I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for it. Now let's talk about my guy Tyrese Maxey a little bit, okay? Because Tyrese Maxey at the end of last game. Let's go. I do want to go to NBA.com because that's the only website where I can view stats per quarter. And I want to go back to the game yesterday. Was it yesterday? Thursday. And 102-97 victory. In the fourth quarter, when the Sixers had their backs against the wall, Joel Embiid was ejected. James Harden. Wait, no. Joel wasn't ejected. I'm sorry. James Harden was ejected. Joel Embiid was limping around. Yeah, I got it backwards. James Harden was ejected for making a very normal basketball play. Very normal basketball play. Craziest ejection I've ever seen in my life, and I'm being honest. Because when you watch it in super slow-mo, he hit the inside of his thigh. But even if he did hit him in the man reach, let me show you guys something, bro. Let me explain something to you. I explained this to my girlfriend yesterday. I got to explain this to you. Anybody that's played ball, this is how we were always taught to take a charge. Why? Why are you taught to take a charge like this? Why are you taught to take a charge like this? To protect yourself. Because you're putting your body in front of the offensive player. The offensive player, if you're not in legal guarding position, can go through your body, and it's a defensive foul. You're taught to take a charge with your hands over your stuff to protect yourself. If you want to go like this and put your nuts all up on somebody, and you're not in legal guarding position, the player can go through you, and you can get hit in the nuts. That's not an offensive foul. That's not a flagrant one. It's damn sure not a flagrant 2 ejection. This shit doesn't make any sense. That makes me so mad. So mad. That just makes no sense. I'm blown away by it. The NBA has to look at that and say, we can't call this way. If you lean down and you put your face in front of a player's shoulder and you're not in legal guarding position and they drive into your face and hit your jaw with their it's a defensive foul on you and your face. Get your face out of there, bro. It's the same concept. I can't believe that happened. Eclipse Freak, thanks for the super chat. Sending love all the way from Redlands, California. What's going on, bro? Shout out to Cali Cal. You up this early? You're 3 hours behind. What are you watching my show at 7 a.m., bro? Shout out to you. Thank you. Now, anyway, I got sidetracked on the James Harden thing. Man, the worst ejection I've ever seen. Makes no sense. In the fourth quarter of the last game, when the backs were against the wall, Harden gets ejected for that BS. Joel's limping around. Tyrese Maxey in the fourth quarter goes 4 for 7. When we're saying we need somebody to step up, we need something to happen. You know, Colin Cowherd just got done saying, I don't trust Tyrese Maxey. He's only 22 years old. The Sixers this, the Sixers that. And I said, Tyrese Maxey's got you, Colin. He's coming for you. Backs against the wall, needs somebody to step up and do something at the end of that game. 22-year-old Tyrese Maxey, my young prodigy. 4 for 7 in the fourth quarter. 2 for 3 from three-point range. 2 massive shots down the stretch to put the non-playoff team Brooklyn Nets away. Cowherd wrong again. Cowherd already switched up. What do you say now? Yeah, so Tyrese Maxey was massive. We need Tyrese Maxey to be massive again. This Nets team would not be in the playoffs if Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant weren't on that squad to start the season. The Sixers can beat this Nets team with Jaden Springer, Mac McClung, Paul Reed, and DeAnthony Melton. We could rest everybody right now, and we could beat this team. Legitimately, we could. So I got no worries. And I think Maxey, I think Maxey's going to drop 35. I think Maxey's going to drop 35. Now, let's get down to business here. I got a new process for live call-ins. We're trying out. This is a brand new system. I'm going to put where'd my chat go? I'm going to put the link at the top of the chat. And I'm going to pin it. And paste. Wait a minute. Hold on. Call in link. And all you got to do is click that link. And you push join show with camera, without camera, whatever you want to do. You can call in just audio. You can call in with your phone camera, with your phone microphone, whatever it is. All you do is click that link. And I bring you up on the show. And you tell me what you think. Yeah. What's going on? Oh, we got auto ad guess. Okay, well, hold on, Shane. I got to drop a different link. Wait, no, I don't. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on, Shane. Let me get something going on real quick, and we'll get to you. Let's see. Shane, you got your camera on? We're going no camera. Where are you at? That's all. Shane out here flexing on. That's all right, man. Can everybody hear Shane in the chat? I'm double checking that this is working right. Let me double check that they can hear you in the chat. Shane, give me a check 1, 2. Can everybody hear Shane in the chat? Little? No. Okay, we can't hear Shane in the chat. Hold on. All right, I got you. I know what I did wrong.
It's all right. We'll hear me.
There we go. You guys should be able to hear Shane in the chat now. Can you guys hear Shane in the chat now?
Let's get it going.
All right. Yeah. We should be good. Give me a check 1, 2, Shane.
Check 1, 2.
All right, we're good. They can hear you in the chat. What's going on, Shane? Give me your thoughts, my man.
It's just like I have no word for Harden. Like, that was not an objection.
Wait. Start over, Shane. I didn't hear you.
I have no words for Harden.
All right.
Because, like, that was not an objection. That's just a basketball move.
That was a basketball move?
So I'm watching it, and I think I said, hit him with the ball, and he did it. I'm like, that's just great action.
Shane, it sounds like your phone is, like, under a pillow or something.
Let me adjust.
Yo.
Is it better now?
Are you just talking to your phone, or do you have headphones in?
I'm talking to my phone.
Yeah, it's just cutting in and out a little bit.
Let me mute. Is it better now?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. What'd you have? I want to know. I'm sorry. This is brand new for me. This system that I'm using. I want you to tell me what you just did to make it sound clear. What did you do?
I unmute and mute. Like, I muted myself and unmute.
Okay. All right, go ahead. What's up?
So I thought that guy was just acting, really good acting. He looked like he got hit in the thigh.
He looked like he got hit in the thigh. Yeah.
But, like, you deserve to get hit in the ball. You're all up in the ball and trying, like, if you just smother him, you deserve to get hit in the ball. Like, he wasn't protecting him.
No, yeah. He was standing there spread eagle, bro. Like, that's what I said. You want to stand there like that, you're going to get hit there.
Yeah, like, that's his fault. That's not Harden's fault. He was like he was trying to back off of me and trying to get some shoot.
All right. So what you think about today? You think we sweep definitely?
Yeah, we're gonna sweep him. Harden and Embiid, he ain't injured. Embiid ain't injured.
All right, Shane. We're still having audio issues. I don't know if it's. I'm not sure if it's you or not. Okay, so I'm gonna drop you off here. Call back in. We'll try you again. I gotta figure out if it's you or if it's me. All right, man. Hang on there.
All right.
Who else we got in here? What's going on? What's going on? Yo, yo, yo. Yo. SEZDBQR. What's up? He out of there. I don't know what's going on. Let's try Y7Y. Let's see if we can get this going on here, man. What's going on? Yo, yo, yo. My man, what's up?
Eastwood, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's up, man?
Hello?
Yo, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Oh, hold on. Yeah. I got you, man. What's up?
Hey, dude, want to go over a few things today.
Let's do it. Let's do it, man.
All right, so first of all, ideal coaches for us this upcoming year. If this doesn't work out, we got most ideal situation would be Jay Wright. I know it's not likely we can get him, but he said he would stay in Philadelphia, you know, if that works. By the way, I can't hear you, man.
You can't hear me at all. My mic is.
Hello?
One second. Audio source, main stereo. That should be good. Hold up. He can't hear me. Oh, I left now. Damn. All right. Here's what we're gonna do for the call-ins, man. We're going back. The new one didn't work. We're going back to the old way. We're going back to the old way. Back to my old ways. FCC app. Host a meeting. We're gonna get the phone number up here so you guys can call in with the phone number, because I was trying to do a live thing. I read a lot about it. I was watching YouTube videos, bro. I was researching. You know what I mean? Hey, this is amazing. This works. It didn't really work. Let's go. Let me find out what the
What's up, my dude? Thanks for calling the show. I'm going to click on you as soon as I get time. Thank you for calling. Oh, a couple things.
That's my intro right there, if you guys heard that. Let's go. Phone. Copy number. Here we go. This is going to work. All right, we're going back to the phone line, and I think that's how we're going to keep it for the foreseeable future, because my live stream phone call method did not work. But here we go. Phone line. Boom. We'll paste that. You'll call that. It'll give you a little bit of an intro message, and that should work. All right. So go ahead and drop in there. Let me go back to the app. Where'd it go? I need a producer. All right. Wait, I'm in settings. Okay. Invite, record, attendees. Yeah, we should be good on this, man. Go ahead and call that number if you want to chop it up. I was trying something different. It wasn't working out. What we got in the chat? Throw some questions. The old way. This isn't 1984. Hey, man. Why am I getting roasted in the chat, bro? Sports Kingdom. Jay Wright's pretty old. I remember him as far back as my alma mater, Hofstra, in the 90s. Jay Wright's 61? Is he really? Jay Wright looks good for 61, man. I posted a number at the top of the chat for anyone that wants to call in. Do you think we will sweep today? Yes, sir. Not a doubt in my mind that we will sweep today. Yo, Jay Wright's 61. Doc Rivers is 62, I think. Doc Rivers looks way older than Jay Wright. Scott Lawrence, what's up, man? What's up, DJ, man? I'm worried about Joel. Are you worried? Are you worried about Joel? What you worried about, man? What you worried? Why are you worried about Joel? Use your temporary to receive calls your mobile desktop app. Your number may change if your account becomes inactive after 14 days. I'm pretty sure I posted the right number there. We had people clicking the link, but now we got nobody in the phone stream, which is kind of making me think that it's not working. I think the phone line is down. Ah! I called the line, but it's dead. What does that mean? All right, let's go to everything is failing right now. Dial in number. Why is that? Why would that not be what it is? Why would that not be the number? Wait, hold on. We got two different numbers. Hold on. We got two different numbers. Hold on. We got two different numbers. And now I'm going to jump out the window, bro. Jumping out the window is about to happen. Now, why does my camera look like that? Everything's crossing wires, man. We're crossing wires. Shit's going haywire. Too many things hooked up at the same. We do have two different numbers though. Hold on, we're figuring this out live on the show. We might have to go back to Discord. I'm just trying to make it the easiest way possible, and it's not working. So that's a different number than this. All right, let's try this number. Here we go. We'll stay up here for 2 hours if we have to. It doesn't matter. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate you. Well, this phone number method has worked for me for a long time, and this is going to work. For some reason, there's a number and there's a virtual number. All right? And I don't know what virtual number means, but we put in the virtual number, and that was not the call-in number. 5879. Here we go. Nets are hitting. Oh, the Brooklyn Nets are trying to shut my show down. I think that's what's happening, man. That should be the call-in number right there. Now pinned at the top of the chat. 605-313-5879. If that doesn't work, I'm getting out of here, and I'm going to break my sobriety by drinking until this game starts. I'm just kidding. Philly Rich, what's up? Bro, your screen is purple. It's going to change in a second. I fixed it. Zoom call. Sometimes teams start slow in these early starts. Harden has to set the tone early. He can't be lazy. I agree with that. Let's get Harden to the phone number worked. We got someone in the line. Yeah, that's it. We're using this one from now on forever. We're never trying anything else because every time I try something new, it fails. Every time I try something new, everything goes haywire. Just if it ain't broke, don't fix it. DJ, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Jaden Large, don't worry about Joel. He will be back for the second round. Also, he has had so many injuries at this point. He's starting to get used to it. I think he'll be perfectly okay. Having so many injuries does not make you immune to injury. Jarrett. Yeah. Jarrett, haven't heard from you for a minute, my guy. Let me turn you up. Jarrett, what's up?
What's going down, man? How you been?
I'm doing fantastic, man. Can everybody in the chat hear Jarrett? Jarrett, give me a check 1, 2 real quick.
Check 1, 2.
And
Check 1, 2. What's up?
Having some technical difficulties today on some
Yeah.
on trying to get the call-ins going, but I think we should be good here, man. I just need a yes or no in the chat. Yes, we got a yeah. We're good, Jarrett. What's going on, my man?
Oh man, it's been a while. Hey, we always gonna do our thing as far as sticking with these Sixers, man. Hey, bro, it's Sixer world, baby. We ain't thinking about city, nation, none of that. We thinking about the world. Let's take over, baby.
Let's go.
It's our time. It's our time, man. It's our time, baby. And with our boy, the prodigy, as you call him, Maxey, hey, man, let's go and do this right now.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. My thing is this. We done been through some dog years with the dinosaur. It looks like he's coming around. Sam Cassell looks seem to be in his ear because I'm telling you, they're making some beautiful changes.
You think
man.
that's what it is?
You got them boys sticking to their guns, which is beautiful. Because there was a lot of adversity in the last game, man.
Yeah. You think that's what it is with these Doc Rivers making these right decisions? You think it's Sam Cassell in his ear?
Come on, man. It's obvious. Come on. Look how long we've been watching Doc. Come on. He's not used to this. Come on. This is the new age that's taking over right now. He already thinking about, I'm going to retire. And let him retire with a win. Get him out of here. Hey, man, because it's Sam Cassell that's doing this. Because he already was in the prodigy's ears. Listen, it's your time, baby. Listen, we need you to take over this game. And what do? You come out the last and come out there and bust it for 10. Let's go home for the win.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Give me a prediction for who's going to be the leading scorer.
Leading scorer today, man. Come on, man. He's going to try his best to distribute the ball, but it's going to be Maxey. Maxey, or maybe even sneak in Harris a little bit, because I'm going to tell you something. With my man running the offense, the best passer in the league right now, I got to give it to the Beard. I was all wrong about him because I'm going to tell you, at one point of last year, I thought he was like sabotage, but came back in shape, doing his thing. This is his time to stand up. It's time to shine because Joel's not going to be there. So I'm telling you, I think he's going to have about 25, 15 assists, and then my man Maxey going to come through with about 30.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, cleaning the boards, man. We got our boy in there. He going to clean the boards. Main man, PB Ball Paul's going to get it done.
My man Jarrett,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Harden 25 and 15, Maxey with a 30-piece. Let's go. You got anything else for me, bro?
Hey, bro, man. All I can say is let's go, baby.
Sweep, get the brooms out.
Get it.
All right, Jarrett, I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Yep.
Jarrett Newsom on the line, man. That's the dude right there. That's the dude right there. We got Bo waiting in the chat, on the phone line, man. Bo, what's going on?
Hey, Eastwood. Sorry the camera wasn't working, man. There was a delay and I couldn't hear you.
No, it's all good. I was trying to use something similar to StreamYard where you click a link and pop up on your phone, but I need to just stick to the phone line, man. What's going on, bro?
All right. First of all, man, we got to give love to Toby. He's as much as we rag on him, as bad as the contract is, he's been playing his role to a T, averaging almost 20 points per game, being pretty efficient, not being too ball dominant. Got to give Toby some respect there.
Yeah, Toby's been playing great, bro. He's been playing great. I mean, we'll see what he looks like against the Celtics. I don't want to go crazy because it is the Brooklyn Nets, but they're a good defensive team too. You know what I mean? I don't really say that enough. They're a good defensive team, and he's been playing his role. So yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and then I had a few points I wanted to tap on. One, I was gonna say, if we do have a second round exit, we are gonna be replacing Doc Rivers. I won't put that juju out there, but it's a possibility. So I have a ideal scenario, a best scenario, and a safety scenario.
All right, let's do it.
Ideal would be bringing back Jay Wright. He said if he ever coached again, be in Philadelphia. I think he would work great with our guys. He has ties to a lot of college players still. I would love to see Jay Wright in there.
I would love to see Jay Wright too. Didn't he say something though, like he's never leaving or something like that?
He said, I'm done coaching, but if I ever did come back, it would have to be within Philadelphia because I'm never leaving Philadelphia.
Wow. That would be interesting. But do you think that's kind of a risky experiment kind of thing too? Because teams often do that. I mean, I don't know about the NBA so much, but the NFL usually, big college coaches come to the NFL and they absolutely fall flat on their face and they go back to college football. So I don't know. Do you think that's a little bit of a risk?
I think it's less of a factor because in the NFL, usually, unless you're Tom Brady, your coach is calling every play. You know what I mean? Whereas in the NBA, we allow a lot of free play, a lot of just going out and trying to get buckets. Jay Wright is a locker room guy and a guy that takes practice seriously, something that's critical when you get to the postseason and you need to be conditioned, you need to be sharp, have that muscle memory.
Yes, sir, Bo. I agree with that. And this Sixers team throughout this season has, the jokes about the Doc Rivers practices being so easy shows on the court a lot when you get beat in transition and don't box out and things like that. So I agree with you. You got anything else for me, Bo? I'm going to try to get to some other people.
Yeah, just real quick. My other two were Cassell and Nick Nurse, but there's a little tinfoil hattie. Just hear me out. When we talk about Maxey's hard work in the offseason, how it's a difference maker, and we see that here, a great example is at the end of last year, if you asked almost any non-Sixers fan, who would you rather have, Jordan Poole or Tyrese Maxey? You would say Jordan Poole last year. This year, it's unanimously Maxey. It's because that offseason hard work shows. Now, a player that has almost identical first 3-year stats, not saying he's going to be as good as, but Kobe Bryant, his rookie, sophomore, and junior season, averaged 7.6, 15.5, and 19.9. Similar to Maxey's 8, 17.5, and 20. They have a similar work ethic. Maxey bases his workouts around Kobe's. Now, if you look at both pre-draft reports, both had a huge knock that ended up being one of their biggest strengths. Maxey's is explosiveness. Kobe is on-court skill and vision, right? Mm-hmm. They took what was their weak points and improved them. It's just a case in point there, right?
Yeah.
Now you factor in. I'm sorry?
No, go ahead, yeah.
So then you factor in the fact that, Tyrese Maxey and him both had the same positive coming out of the draft. Both draft reports clearly state has intense maturity and work ethic, consistently working towards a title and team championships. That kind of mentality mixed with that level of work always answers the bell of being a superstar. You're already seeing Maxey pass kids in his class like Poole. I'm not saying he's going to be as good as Kobe, but come on now. It's going to be in that lane at this rate, barring injury.
I think, Bo, hey, thanks for that. And I'm going to comment on it when I drop you off, and I'm going to get to some more people. Thanks, Bo. Thanks for calling. I appreciate you. You are the man, and I always love your takes. I love the comparison of Maxey. I love the comparison of Maxey and Kobe as far as their work ethic goes. I think you're right about that, and I think I'll say that you're right in the fact that the sky is the limit for Tyrese Maxey. Nobody can really say how good, or people are like, oh, he's never going to be this, he's never going to be that. People shoot themselves in the foot all the time trying to predict things like that. You can't tell whether he's going to, be a role player or he's going to be a complete NBA superstar. Nobody knows. I agree with you that his work ethic should tell us that the sky's the limit for him. The sky's the limit for him. Sabala, Jamie on the phone line. I'm going to try to keep people under 2 minutes. So when you jump up, you know what I mean? Drop what you want to say and let's get it jumping. Sabala, what's going on? Did I say the name right? Sabala, Jamie Sabala. Am I saying it backwards? Jamie Sabala.
Yo, Eastwood, are you able to hear me?
What's going on, man? Yeah, I got you.
Hey, what's up, Eastwood? So I just want to talk about a couple things. One about the game most recently, and then the game coming up.
Yes, sir.
So first of all, last game, I want to get your thoughts. Watching the game, honestly, I thought it was crazy that the Nets didn't get a foul call until late in the fourth quarter. Honestly, it seemed to me like their game plan was literally come in and play kind of dirty.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
two things. I think first of all, I'm right when I say that the NBA tries to extend series. I don't think that's a conspiracy theory. I don't think people should be trying to say like it's not rigged, it's not this, it's not that. It's $1 billion corporation. I talk to a guy that comes into my job sometimes who's owns businesses and it has been a manager of. He was in a higher ups in like Hershey Company and things like that, and he's like, bro, these are corporate, they have entire departments of analysts, people that are saying, hey, if we do this year, this is what's going to happen and this is how much money we're going to make. They have entire groups of data analysts trying to make the company more money. Yeah, you obviously want to extend a playoff series to make more money. It's a flat out, I mean, I don't think people can argue that, and that was blatantly obvious in this one. I just think I think Doc Rivers was on the money. It's ridiculous that you're allowing a team to play Joel Embiid the way that they played him in this game. They were diving at his bit lower back, knees, pushing, shoving, grabbing, pulling, slapping, no call here, no call there. It's ridiculous that somebody who makes the league as much money as he makes them, the face of the league, one of the faces of the league, an MVP candidate 3 years in a row. It's ridiculous that they're letting no-name players, you know what I mean, take cheap shots at him and not even reviewing them for flagrant fouls. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, that's my take on that.
Yeah, big facts, big facts. And then the next day I'm watching sports shows, waiting to see if anybody talks about it. And all anybody's talking about is Embiid flopping or being soft. It blows my mind.
Yeah, I literally don't even tune in anymore. I don't want to hear anything that any mainstream pundit has to say because they don't. All they're doing is, it'd be like if I showed my, not even my mom, she watches sports. If I showed a box score to a random guy on the street right now and said, hey, make up a story based on what you see with these numbers. That's all they're doing. They're looking at numbers and saying, I have to draw, because they're like, I got 4 shows today on 3 different ESPN radio, ESPN2, ESPN Deportes, ESPN, whatever else. I got to talk about 17 different things. Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets. Then I got to talk about the Sixers. Then they're not watching all this stuff. They're just making shit up.
Yeah, big facts. And then just one thing on today's game, and I want to get your opinion on that, then I'll get out the way. So I think with Joel Embiid out of the game, I actually think it might help us in a way, kind of not letting all the double teams and kind of slowing down the game. But I'm interested to see how we're able to guard Claxton because, honestly, he's not too much of an offensive player. So I actually think we'll be all right. So what do you think as far as having better spacing, better pace, more like ball movement? Do you think that'll help us or do you think it's going to hurt us?
You know, I love that you asked that because I didn't really think about this at all. But the games that we've played without him in the regular season, it did look like that. The ball movement picks up and things like that. And we're not. I don't think you're saying that or I'm saying that as to say that they're better without Joel Embiid. But for a couple of games, you get a little bit of a spark as far as just speed up and down the floor and ball movement. So it wouldn't totally shock me if the Sixers just absolutely blow out the Nets in this game. For that reason, and for the reason that the Brooklyn Nets have been planning to play against Joel Embiid for a long time. Their whole strategy against us was what they're going to do against him. And now it's all shaken up. I wouldn't be shocked if we completely blow him out, to be honest with you.
Big facts, big facts. I appreciate you having me on, Eastwood. Have a good one.
Yeah, bro. Thank you. Thanks for calling. Yeah, let's get down the line. Shane is back in the building. Shane, what's going on, man? Shane, we got you, Shane.
Hey, DJ.
What's going on, man? Sorry for the first call thing I was trying to do. I'll just stick to the phone lines. How about that? Shane, what's up?
Okay, so I think that Harden made a good basketball move, and the guy acted like I was saying earlier. I just think that he was just acting.
Yeah, he was acting. Yeah, somebody slowed it down on Twitter and said, you know, if you got hit there, why did you throw your head back like you did? So, yeah, I don't even really know if he got hit there. You might be right. He was totally acting and got Harden ejected from the game. That's crazy. But yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, Embiid's injured. He's just faking it. Like they think that well, we can handle them here today. This is the 4th game. They think they can sweep them perfectly fine. So they're like, well, West Embiid because what happens is if you say that you didn't put the MRI thing done, the NBA could fine the Sixers. If they did say that he got an MRI done, they could have fined them.
They could fine the Sixers if they didn't say Joel got an MRI done?
Yeah, that's basically what I understood from my dad. Like he said that if they didn't say if he didn't get an MRI done and they said it in the tweet, they would have got fined. Like if they never said that he got an MRI done, they would have got fined by the NBA. So they just said that to make sure they didn't get fined. I really think it'd be to fake the limp. I think he just wanted to make the Nets think, oh, well, our game plan worked. You know, dirty players, dirty teams, it ain't gonna get you far in the NBA. It doesn't get you far. It hasn't got you through. It hasn't got them through 3 games. They played dirty for 3 games. What did they do? They lost all 3. So playing dirty gets you nowhere.
Yeah, it hasn't. Your game plan hasn't worked. Now playing dirty didn't work, and also we are so confident that you're not good enough that we're gonna play you without Joel Embiid and finish the sweep. That's the bottom line. I completely agree. Hey, Shane, as always, man, thanks for calling. You got anything else?
Yeah, one more thing. So Doc Rivers has to stay perfect. I know that he has a 3, like a thing where he chokes when he's up 3, not in a 3-1. But if he can do what he's doing now in the Boston series and just the lineups and everything, we'll be fine. We'll be fine going forward if he keeps this first round thing he's doing now in the future.
I agree, Shane. Thanks for calling. Yeah, that's my thing. People are like, you've been on Doc Rivers. You've been on Doc Rivers for so long. You need to finally give him credit. Look what he's doing in the play. Bro, he's doing what I said he should be doing for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? People keep coming at me like I was wrong and now I need to apologize. No, I was right. And Doc Rivers, at least in this Brooklyn Nets series, started doing what we've been saying he should be doing for 2 freaking years. So I don't feel like I need to apologize. I'm happy he finally is doing the right thing, at least in this series. I'm not going to jump the gun and say I trust the guy right now. I don't know what he's going to do in the Boston series. But yeah, it's not rocket science. I'm not claiming to be a basketball genius. I just think it's common sense, and coaches get such an ego, especially this guy. You know what I mean? Would you ask Pop that question? He gets such an ego, he thinks he has to do some, strategy, and he overcomplicates everything. Just play Paul Reed, bro. Play the guy that can rebound and defend the rim. Just play the right guys. If George Niang's getting his ass kicked, put Daniel House Jr. in there. Just make easy, simple basketball decisions, please. We don't need you to be a genius. Last one, 805. 805, thanks for hanging out, waiting. Thank you for calling the show. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Eastwood?
Hanging out, man.
This is Philly Rich, man. All right, cool. Hey, listen, the previous caller, you had an issue with the line. He had brought up the possibility if we collapse, we'll just say second round, we lose to Boston, whatever. But the coaching situation. Now, he mentioned, I believe, Jay Wright. There's a couple of other candidates, Ime Udoka and I believe Nick Nurse, Toronto's coach. I would love to see them bring in Ime Udoka. Former Sixer experience, in the coaching staff. And I think if getting over the hump is Boston for us, then I think that he would know how to get over Boston. He primarily introduced their current style of play. The second thing, someone else had mentioned that Sam Cassell may be getting the ear of Doc Rivers right now. I actually think it's James Harden that's talking to Doc to see the changes that we're starting to see. The last thing I'll say, the Sixers are building great momentum. Game 2 was a tough game, winning the back half of your home stand. The third game is tough. You got the other team's best crowd, best momentum, and a lot of momentum for themselves at home. And if you beat that team for that third game, then you've gotten 2 humps out of the way. The fourth game, the sweep, we should be able to take that. I think Paul Reed is going to do a respectable job. I think a few days ago you mentioned something like 20 points, 15 rebounds, a few blocks, a few steals. He's certainly capable of that. But what's going to help him do that? You've got to play McDaniels more when Reed is on the floor. So I'm going to just shoot those things at you and let you feast at it.
My guy, I appreciate you. Thanks for jumping through, man. Thanks for coming by. Yeah. Let me remember. Let me remember what you said that I liked. Ime Udoka. If the Sixers lose in the second round, Ime Udoka. That's a good point that he was, former Boston Celtics coach. You get a little bit of insider information, insider trading. So I don't hate that idea of Ime Udoka if they don't make it out of the second round, and if Doc Rivers would be let go after that. The next thing you said is that you think James Harden. Because the caller before said Sam Cassell's been in Doc's ear. You think James Harden's been in his ear. And I love that you said that because I think you're absolutely right. We saw it we saw it last year when James Harden first got here. After Doc Rivers told Tyrese Maxey, hesitate on every shot you're about to take because that could be a shot for Joel. That could be a shot for Tobias. That could be a shot for... Harden got here and looked at Maxey right in the face and said, you are the man. You shoot whatever shot you want to shoot. You saw him standing up from the bench, taking his mask off. This was right after COVID, yelling, I told you. I told you. Thank you. James Harden showed up and instilled a level of confidence in Tyrese Maxey that I think Doc Rivers was it didn't make any sense what he was doing. And so you can take that and you can assess that to right now. And, Doc tried to blame James and say, James Harden's the one that wanted, Montrezl Harrell on the floor at the beginning of the season. I'm the one that believed in Paul Reed. Come on, bro. We've been yelling about Paul Reed. You've been arguing with the media members for 2 years about Paul Reed. Now you're going to try to tell us you were the one that believed in Paul Reed. Give me a break. But I think you're right. And, James Harden's a 10-time All-Star. He's been an amazing player for a lot of years in this league and an incredible facilitator. And yeah, I think James Harden has been in Doc Rivers' ear. And I think that's a really good assessment, man. Listen, thank you all for coming through. We got 260 in the chat right now. I need 260 likes on the stream. Please close the chat and hit the like button. Thank you so much for coming through. Nets Sixers game 4. In a couple hours, it's over. The sweep is here. I'm going to get some lunch. And I'll be right back here on Playback TV, playback.tv/runitbackphilly. I'll be right there in that chair, watching it right there on that TV. And you can join me. You can be in the chat hanging out. Playback.tv/runitbackphilly. Run it back, Nation, you the best. I'm out of here. Hit the right button, Eastwood.